Welcome back. Today I'm going to start into beekeeping. Raising bees provides a lot of benefits, and it works with different mods like buildcaft, and I think a lot of other ones that I haven't even thought about. So what I'm going to do to get started is I want to build a scoop to collect the bees, and I think that's either related to getting honeycombs or I also get honeycombs when I'm collecting bees. I'm not positive yet, but I want to build what's called a centrifuge, which allows me to process honeycombs. And to build the centrifuge, I should have all my material I need. I need a sturdy casing. And I believe a sturdy casing is... Oops, I need to get into the crafting bench. 8 bronze, I believe, is a sturdy casing. Right there we go. And the centrifuge should be sturdy casing in the center. Top and bottom should be glass, and along the sides should be copper. And there we have it. There's our centrifuge. Now, what we want is we want a scoop for collecting the bees. This is going to be great too because you can get wax from the bees, and you can make wax capsules. Scoop. This is what we want. So we need a wool and a bunch of sticks. And boy, I really hope I save some of that wool. At the very least, I believe we have enough cotton to make at least 1 block of wool. Things like wax capsules can be made from the wax you get, which can hold, they're like temporary or one-time use canisters to hold different kinds of fuel, which is excellent. Got 9 of those. And there's other uses. And things like buildcaft pipes and other machinery and parts can be attached to the centrifuge for like things like automation and probably a whole lot of other stuff I don't know yet as well. Okay, what am I doing? We want to make this wool. Let me grab the sticks while I'm here. And we should find beehives everywhere. Even though I have many different biomes, from plenty of O biomes and extra biomes XL, they should work. I think they definitely work with extra biomes XL. I'm not positive about biomes of plenty. Okay, we have our scoop. We have our centrifuge. And I have a spot picked out that where I'm going to be starting this. Over on the other side of the plot for my wizard tower, there's a lovely little grove right over here that I think is perfect. See? Very nice. Very nice little area. And I can start clearing it out as I need. And I might even build up what would essentially be something like a greenhouse kind of thing with all glass to house it. Either that, or I'll just fence off a big area, and I'll clear things out as needed. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. I'll clear out just a little bit, because I think I'll put it over here, right about in this area. And I'm not sure what the building will look like, actually, because I think some bees are found only in certain biomes. And I think when it comes to bee breeding and or raising, I think you need different climates, like to breed. There's like different kinds of bees that you can breed more efficiently in desert biomes, because the idea is it's dry, dry and warm. We have to go to sleep real quick because it's nighttime. Take a slight detour, go to bed, make it morning, and then we'll lay down our centrifuge and take a look at it. And then maybe briefly we'll see if we can't find a honeycomb or a beehive. Alright, a fresh new day. Hopefully there aren't any shamans out and about. Those shamans and hunters, they provide a lot of consternation. Alright, let's head back here. There's our little area. Now, I believe this does need a power source. But the good news about that is, in a recent episode, I discovered a dungeon, and I discovered redstone for the very first time. It's the first redstone I've ever gotten, and I got a nice chunk of it, too. So that was great. There's our centrifuge, and we will need to power it later. Looks pretty cool. This might have been this might be part of, this is supported by the John Smith Legacy Technicians Remix project. So this is actually changed to look like, to be in line with the look and feel of John Smith Legacy Texture Pack. So we would put our honeycomb in here, in the left. This would be our progress based on the engine. And I think you can have up to 5 MJ, which I believe is megajoules, supplying to this. But you can't provide more power than 5 megajoules. That's the absolute fastest. So it is possible to be slower than that with some engines. And then over here is, I guess, your products and or byproducts you would get over here. This here, I'm not sure what this is. No matching recipes. Requires energy. So this is telling us, and this is telling who the owner of this is. So that's great. So this is probably very handy for servers. So that's our centrifuge. It does need power. And occasionally I always spot beehives when I'm just out and about. So hopefully now that I'm actually looking for them, I can actually find one. You know how it always seems to be the case that when you want something, it's never around. That's usually what happens. So I'm going to go up here and just take a peek around. They can be on the ground, and there are many different colors because there's so many different types of bees. And there's so many things you can do with them. They actually work with Thaumcraft as well. Let's see if we don't have one up here. And normally when you run across a beehive, if you try to break it with anything, it'll just break and you won't get anything out of it. You have to break it with one of these. You have to use this. And when you break it with a scoop, then you'll get bees and maybe honeycombs. We might have to actually get the bees and then breed the bees to yield the honeycombs. I'm on top of a big mountain right now. Kind of got myself in a little pickle. Whoops, I don't want to go down there. So let's go down this way. We'll keep our eyes peeled. At nighttime, a lot of the beehives, maybe all of them, but I know many of them glow and provide light at night. So it's actually looking for them at night is actually not such a bad idea if it wasn't so dangerous at night. Alright, that might hurt a little bit. Nope, I'm not seeing any, so I think I'm going to end this here and not just have a super long video of me just running around doing nothing. I intended this to be an extra short one anyways, but it's already getting into an average length, I believe. Whoops. So I'm going to keep looking for some beehives to harvest and get my start in beekeeping, because this will greatly aid me in using other fuels in the furnaces and that other than the coal. I'll be able to tie it in with buildcaft pipes and a lot more. It will be a lot of fun. I'm actually looking forward to this. It's really going to open up gameplay for me a lot. So, if you have any questions or comments, just again, leave them in the comment section below. As always, I'm new to these mods. Here we go. We found one. Oh, excellent. We do get hives. Or combs. That's a mossy comb out of that one. So that was green. And we got a Mercy Princess and a Mercy Drone. So, I'm not quite sure where I'm at. Yeah, I know where I'm at. Hey, there's another one. A little bit of patience paid off. Now, should be right over here. There's our centrifuge right there. We don't have power right now, but so what we would do is we'd put that there. Restricted pipe access. A machine set to private would disallow any interaction with tubes or pipes. That's interesting. Okay, so if we had power, that's all we would need, and this would start working, and we'd get something out of this. I'm guessing, maybe mossy comb would yield moss, or clumps of moss, or something like that. There's tons of bees. I mean, this is going to be really fun. Again, I'm new to all this, so I love getting help from veterans, so you don't have to feel like you're backseat driving or anything like that, or backseat gaming, by telling me what this can do and giving me help or tips on making some really creative, unique stuff that most people don't. That's what I really love. Just let me know all that in the comment section below, and I'll see everybody next time.